Oh, what's up?
I was just texting you back telling you don't lick it.
Huh?
I was just texting you back saying never fucking lick it, just smell it.
It looked like water. It smelled like water.
Where is it, in the middle somewhere, or is it up by here by the radiator?
It was like back here towards the back. It was leaking back there.
All right, so that ain't gonna be nothing.
Nothing
then.
bad? Okay.
Nah.
I was worried. So I saw it happen last. Dude, I've got a story.
Yeah.
So last night, I'm in Connecticut at a funeral. And I'm heading back. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Heading back from Windsor Locks. And all the way from Windsor Locks to like mid Springfield,
Yeah.
Mass Pike is just one lane traffic because they're doing road work on it. And what I'm assuming happened is a piece of debris flies off, hits my tire. I had to get a brand new tire because the entire this whole outer area.
It was a retread there.
Gone.
Must have been a retread.
It was. I pulled out. My tire blew, and I'm very sleep deprived, so I thought I was going to.
So the whole layer came off, right?
This whole outside came off.
Yeah, it's a retread then. It's not a retread.
Yeah. So I pull over and I see that my tire is just hollow, and I'm like, what's going on right now? So I get into Chicopee. I take the first exit, drive like 7 miles, pull into a lot, get on my phone. Phone's at 1%. Check my bank. I got no money. So now I got no tire, no money, no phone. I had to go into a Walgreens and call my ex-girlfriend to see if she had a spare. That was humiliating. I haven't talked to her in like 2 years.
So where'd you end up with this tire? Obviously last week this happened?
Yeah. Oh, no, this was yesterday. I had to call in a favor from one of my buddies because I helped him out.
Yeah, new tires, man.
$100 to get it balanced.
Yeah. Just get used tires whenever you can, you know.
The nearest used tire place was 10 miles from where I was.
Yeah.
And the city tires, it was a quarter mile, yeah. So,
oh my God. So it sounds to me like if it came from the back, there's nothing watery in the back.
sure.
So as long as it ain't coming from the engine compartment or the radiator, then you're safe on that. There's probably just some water that goes down through the channels, through the root channels and stuff. It looks like maybe some of the holes may be blocked up with some of this, depending on where you park. You know, so there's weak holes down in here.
Okay.
So those will go down and they'll sit and sometimes in the quarter panels, shit like that, you know. If you pop the trunk and you clean all this out, right? Because you see it in here.
Yeah.
What it'll do is it'll run down here and it'll run out for you. If that is the problem, that's a solid problem. Because I can see it's really stuffed up.
Yeah, it's
so if
pretty
you get a heavy rain, it'll probably get stuck there, and then maybe it's going down the wrong way. Can't see anything else that would do it. You know, like sometimes a body panel leak or something, or
Let me get down and see if it's doing it. I don't think it is, but I noticed it a little bit, but not as much as it was.
well, no, it shouldn't be any. You drive by now. If you drive, let me get my thing. Let's see if it's gas. Just make sure it's not.
What's it? Well, it certainly didn't taste like gas.
Yeah, just smell it. Whether it's paint grease or mold or lubricant.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It didn't smell. It didn't smell like anything crazy. It didn't. Again, it's not great, but it didn't taste
But
like.
there's no water in the trunk or anything?
Not from what I know. There's a hole in the bottom.
Lift up your spare tire thing. Make sure there's no water in the trunk. Oh, it's coming from the exhaust? Let's see. I do see the leak in the exhaust too that he's talking about back here. I've never seen this before. I don't know if I'd let him pitch me for a new muffler if it was me, because the muffler looks good. If it was me, I'd put a patch from here to here and put a piece in. You have to figure out what size is on both sides and get a, it looks like it's 1.5, 1.25. You have to figure out the size, put a micrometer on it, and then you cut it, and then you get a 1.25 male to a 1.25 female, or whatever this side is, 1.5 probably. So 1.25 male to 1.5 female. You get the adapter, we can put it in there. That's the only exhaust leak that I could see, because I didn't see nothing when I looked up there. And of course I didn't see this because I was looking from the middle of the car.
Yeah.
But now that we're here, I see that. If they do make you, did you go back for a sticker? You must have.
No, I didn't.
So you're past your time, right?
Yeah, I'm 1 day past.
Okay.
It expired yesterday, which
All right. I would just if they're not going to get hold of your tires, are your front tire up there is pretty good? The spare is all right to get a sticker or no? Still looks a little shitty, right?
yeah, no, not the spare. So what I was thinking about doing, and I don't know if this will work, but can I take these two back tires because they're not nearly as bad as those front tires and just flip them, or will they still bust
The
me
only
on them?
thing is all the treads are going to be different. You got one tread here, another tread there. These are different tread right here, so that's not even allowed, right? So they're going to make you match this tire now. That's another shitty thing about buying new tires. Yeah, even that front one's different than this one. So right now, it looks like you got 4 different treads. We can check the tread on that tire in the garage, but I don't think it's going to be right either if it matches anyone. You can have 2 in the front not matching 2 in the back. You
Yeah.
can do that, but you can't have
Four
them all over
different,
the place. Yeah. I still have not seen the drip. Where did you see a drip? You said you
Right
saw
over there.
Oh,
There's
right
two.
there.
There's two of them. There's one up there. Well, and then there's one
There
back
it
here.
is. All right, it does look like a fuel line or something over there. Yeah, it's the only thing that runs back to the. It still could be water. Not fuel line, but
And I don't smell any gas out here either, so I doubt it.
if it was that bad of a leak of gas, we'd be smelling it. Right from here. You said it tastes good?
It tasted like piss. It didn't taste good.
No, it doesn't smell like nothing. It's just water.
Water,
Okay, so
okay.
that's good news.
What about that one up the front?
You got one up front too?
Yeah, it's a smaller one. There. Small, tiny little puddle.
My flashlight on it?
To the right more. Yeah, your flashlight's right on it. It's right there.
Oh,
It's just
yeah. That looks like water too for some reason. I just seen it splash.
Okay.
Air conditioning? You running the AC, right?
So they just condensate.
Yeah, that's probably that one there is probably AC. I would say from where it's coming from.
like the refrigerator or
Stripping
just
down,
condensation?
yeah, condensation from
Okay.
when the tank gets cold and stuff like that. When you're not using the AC, see if it's there. But it looks when I saw it drip, it just looked like water through it.
So those are just water. Those leaks are good then. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this one is because they don't leak in from. It's just water, so it's got. So in other words, it's not worth jacking it up to look because to tell you the truth, there's nothing watery back there unless you spill like a bottle of water, right, in the back seat or something. So there's really nothing you can do about it. And it definitely smells like water. It doesn't smell like anything I've worked.
Yeah.
Like if it smelled like brake fluid or felt like brake fluid, I'd know in a second.
Alright.
Okay, so there's no oil or anything to tell me. Like brake fluid's very lubricant. Like
Yeah.
Even antifreeze, if there was some that one there, I don't see any green or red or
Yeah,
anything.
no.
It's just clear. So that's what's making me think the AC condensation. And some cars leak in the back on the condensation, some in the front. I could have swore yours was up front, but I must be mistaken. The tank is probably somewhere on the passenger side, and it's going leaking over and landing right there. That's.
I got another question too.
Like.
So, my passenger side AC
Mm-hmm.
works great. It's nice and cold. But my driver's side AC, when I go to turn it on, it blasts hot air, and then maybe 5 minutes later, the air will get slightly colder, but never as cold as the passenger. Like the passenger side is cold.
That's a dampener. That's a dampener issue.
It's not like super important, but
No, I know. It's just troubleshooting it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dampener. So how many minutes does it come out hot for? Like 5 minutes.
about 5 minutes, yeah.
And then it gets cool, and then it goes back and forth, or does it stay cool once it comes cool?
It stays cooler, but not like cold. Like on a day like today, it wouldn't cool you. It'd be the same as just having a fan blowing shit.
Right. It's definitely a dampener. All right. And then,
Sorry, it's a mess in there.
it's all right. I'm just looking to see what you got for dampeners, which is
Shoot. This is dry. Alright, fire it up and turn the AC on high. And then go, then we'll have you go from spot to spot. I want to first see this guy going out here. AC all the way full. Alright, now right here. Now go to the floor. Yep. Alright, feel your feet.
Still warm.
Yeah, it's cool on this side. It's still warm.
What I can worry about is it going hot on that side. As long as it don't go hot, stay there and start putting that. What's going to end up being is a damper. Whether it's an electrical issue with the damper or the damper gets stuck. Sometimes shit goes over the top of the glass. Or down the dash, gets stuck in the floor. Going off the door, so with that angle like that, I like that. Yeah, it's just a little bit warmer. This side's cold, and I wouldn't even say warm. It's just not as cold. Yeah, right. Yeah. So as long as it's just not as cold, I've seen heat out the other side. Oh, yeah. And there's probably your water problem. Probably your water out of the bottle, I bet you. It probably smells back there.
No, it's sealed.
It's on there. No, the big one. Big one, no?
Sealed too.
Well, not like kids,
Alright.
but like
Alright. Alright, well, I can't blame that. Some got water back there. Maybe
beating it back like that. It's usually a weep hole, you know. And also the good thing about that too is it's not leaking into the inside of the car, because I've had that too where they leak inside the car. So
Yeah.
so you're doing good there too. So tires. Let's see.
I was just gonna say, yeah. So hold on. So if I get two tires that match same tread, I don't think so.
I got another one here. Probably the right size. What size are those?
Sorry, I don't know off the top of my head.
They're 16s, right?
Yeah, 215, 16, or 60, 16.
So this is a 215 70 RCP. So this is wide. And it's just a little narrow, like everything else is good. So yeah, I think again, it's Sally. It's a 16 in a bit, but you'd have to get another one to match that. So if you wanted to go and find one tire that matches that tire and buy it, because that one you got free.
Yeah.
Then buy another tire that matches that one. Then you'll have 4 brand new tires. But you're still gonna pay $100 and something bucks a piece. You know, tires are $100. You probably charge you 40 for that month for balance, right? So 140 altogether. Um, yeah, you're gonna pay that much. So a set of used tires, you can get them for $40 each. I thought you're buying it cheaper, but 40, 45 a piece. And then the monthly balancing will usually be cheaper. If it's one of those tire guys, he'll say mountain balance for free by the tires company. You know, and they got one guy there making $6 an hour, pumping out tires. You know,
Yeah.
so that's the way to go. Um, on a vehicle like this, unless you just happen to come across a deal or something like that. See, like if you got another 70 that matches that one, so if you want to take that, throw it in the trunk. You might get lucky. Because what if you find another one, even if it's a used tire?
Yeah.
If you find another match that, you can put two 70s. I would put them on the rear because well, no, probably not. The skinnier, put them on the front. So you buy two 70s, put the skinnier ones on the front, put the wider ones on the back. Because then that only leaves you to find the one to match that. You know what I mean? And then if you don't use it, bring it back, throw it in the driveway. That's all.
Should I call Sullivan and see if he has any?
You know what? It'll be an easy match because you know what? This is off of RAV4. This is a stock tire for a RAV4. So that means there are going to be stock on all of the RAV4s for all the years.
Okay.
So you can bring it up to him. Calling him is going to be useless unless you're just finding out what time he's open, all right? Because if you're calling him and asking him over the phone, you better already say, I got some tires I want to try to match and see if you can find me a match for them. Can I bring them up and let you look at them?
Yeah.
You ever been to Bullickies?
No.
All right, so when you go in, he's going to say, all right, come on over. So when you go down the line, you see abandoned cars up
Yeah.
the pathway, both sides. So he's just going to go way into the back. That's where you're going to find him. He'll be somewhere working there. You'll find him. And then you show him both tires. That's a good chance.
So I
If you
just
do,
go
oh, you
there?
got so lucky. You can, but he's hardly there anymore because
Yeah.
he's towing now.
Yeah.
One of his brothers passed away a few years ago, and now he's towing all the time. So.
This looks bigger than that.
It is. It probably is. But that doesn't. Maybe put those on the back. Maybe put those on the rear. What is it? 215. Read it again.
215, 60, 16.
So
So it's just tall enough for me, right? They just not so much.
60 and 70 series means the width. So it should be the same. I don't know why it's so much bigger, but you're right. It does look a lot bigger. Usually.
Yeah, I'm not super concerned about it.
Well, no, I would definitely put them on the back side because otherwise you're going to run on the fenders and you put them on the front. But I'm just wondering, how the fuck do I do these? The numbers there? 215 L. Oh, maybe the L is what makes the height. Might be wrong about the height. I think this 16 for wheel, 215. Because 215 is from the total height, 215 centimeters from the ground to the top of the tire. That's what 215 is. And those are 215.
can't explain that one. But I would definitely, from the looks of it, I would use these on, and this is a more of an aggressive tire because it's not for the SUV, right? So if he's got a matching one of these, to say, okay, I'll take it. So you can move those to the front, you'll have two new tires on the front, and then these on the back. Too bad, I'm not right matching. I mean, this one's completely. This one. Yeah, that one's pretty shitty too.
The two front ones suck. The two back ones are okay.
And you know what's funny? Because none of the treads match. That does not match that. That does not match the new one. I don't think any of the three match this one either. No, they don't. Sideways angle tread on the front. It could match that one maybe. Yeah, that one looks like it matches. All right. It's up to you. It's up to you. That's what I would do to save myself some money. Is if you get lucky and it's got two of those. I don't know that I put them on the front. Ask them. So we just happen to notice that 215 is the height, right?
Yeah.
And
I'd probably just put these in the back, yeah. Put the bigger ones in it. It makes more sense, right?
since you already definitely.
I'm not monster trucking.
Right, right,
How much?
right. But the no, you don't. I mean, but the thing is that I only 215.
Yeah.
215. So what's that? 16 is the wheel. 70R. 60R. Trying to get the 60R versus 70R or something like that. Just nice. The car would definitely be up higher too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. From here to here. From here to here is where the distance is going to go. It's that cheap. So the 215. 70. One of these numbers that I'm bumping up, one of these numbers is from here to here. I don't know which one, but 70 I always found it. But 60 series, 50 series is the width, 40 series is the width of the tire. So I still say it'd be worth it. This tire with Kathy just buying for the other tire, they charge you $200 a piece for them. For you to get that one for $100, that's what a big deal. She got these at the dealership for 200, but every RAV4 has a spare one of these sitting on the back. That's where this one came from, the spare. Nobody ever uses it, right? It's bolted to the back of the RAV4s, especially all the 90s to 2000s, all the mid 2000s. You've got to have some of them in the junkyard. So if you can grab another one of these, you get two of them, bounce those two tires to the front.
Yeah.
You might even get a sticker. You might
So
not.
how much would he ask for tires?
I think last time I was getting tires showroom, it depends. If they're in really good shape, if it's a brand new tire like that, you might charge you 40, 50 bucks. If it's something that is used, you have to take it off up here, not off the back, or a spare or something. If it's a used tire, you might go 25, 30, If you have some pull, if you know anybody who, throw some names around, maybe to try to
I know Campbell that he owns that.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You went to school with him. Yeah. He's a good. Yeah. And then his mother, his wife was a teacher, so his wife taught at school and stuff. So you remember her? When you went to middle school and stuff?
I moved here in high school.
Oh, okay.
The only problem is I don't get paid till Friday. So
Yeah, but if you got time to go over there and see if he's even gotten to see if you can get it out.
yeah.
Just go and find out. Say, can you do me a favor? I don't get paid till Friday. Can you keep both of these tires aside for me? I promise I'll be back for them.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, no problem. I'll give him $10, $5 or whatever. Borrow $10 off them.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a deposit if you want. But as soon as you tell him that, his son and so that he's gonna be fine with me. They live right here in town. These guys are all local. They like help each other and shit. So. So it's worth a shot. It'll save you $200-300 in tires if you're going new. If you were to just go buy used tires, okay, maybe it's not going to do nothing for you. But since you already got that one new one, it does make sense.
I'd like to avoid buying the brand new tires, but I was in a sticky situation and I had no way to get 10 miles away to get a new tire.
If he's got one more of those, you put those on the back. You might be able to put both of those on the front and try to get a sticker with it. Just because the charts don't match, maybe they won't give you a hard time about it. You know, maybe they will. You can, well, now, oh man, now that we missed the fucking day, there's no one to go back to them actually for a sticker.
Not Suba Guru, no.
No.
Can you send me the address of that place you were talking about, bro?
I don't know what I'll find it, but I'll look it up.
Yeah. And then also, I'm just gonna check it really quick. But I checked it the other day. I think my oil's dirty. Might have just been the rag.
Is it running rough? Is it running covered up?
The oil.
Well, once the oil gets into the exhaust, yeah, it's in the start industry. So running rough for it. Even without the cleaners and stuff like that, you know, like I was telling you, when I first blew the car, it was cleaner than enough oil to even clean the thing.
Yeah, this oil's dirty.
Change it. And don't go with that 1030 you're going to use either. I mean, the 5, you use the 530.
Oh, I got 1030 right there.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, 1030 is good, so that's fine.
1030, 30.
Yeah. Is it low too?
What, the oil?
Yeah.
Looking insert.
It looks like it is. Oh, yeah. Almost 2 quarts low, bro. See what we're using. Synthetic. So this is a synthetic. Did you put a synthetic?
Yes.
Last time I did yours was this one.
Synthetic.
You doing the oil change right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you good to go. The oil pan for the split unit is right there for pulling on the oil hinges. And then, oil cleaning, you just bounce down. Jack stands are on there.
So I just rip the strap back.
You can, just don't untie. You have to untie, I'll throw a new one out there. Pour all the oil back into the jug and take the jug with you. You don't have to do that, right? Turn a minute slower. You never done that yet?
No, I've never changed oil before. It'll be my first time.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is take all of these jugs once we fill them with oil. Once this is filled, we can pour it on there individually backwards or bottoms. So save all your bottles with the caps. And that's what this little station right here is gonna be. So we don't make a big mess of oil on the ground and go like that. Put the things in there and just pour it in and that's that. Then when we're done, when that's all cleaned, then we'll throw it back in another first car. Remember, like, you got a place right in the middle, right in the center, I think, under the That's up. See how clear you need.
Am I trying to get it on this metal frame right here?
Whatever, yeah, the middle, there's one in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So nice and sturdy right in the middle, and you're good to go.
All right.
If it needs to go under further, you can go under further if you need to.
I think that's
Alright, and then turn the jack handle all the way to the right. Yep, keep going, pull it tight, close tight, and then you can start going up. Make sure you're on that metal frame, otherwise you're gonna take you over. And then on this one, really, once you're up in the air, once you're up high enough, you can judge if you got enough room under there to get a jack stand. And if you use the smallest ones, you don't really have to get carried away. In other words, you leave the jack there when you're done, and just let the jack stands in place where they're strong, and leave the jack. You don't need the room, is what I'm getting at. So in other words, it'll be fairly easy, because if you were really going to be working on the guitar, you might say, get all the jack stands out and get everything on there. It's pretty simple. Did you get an oil filter too? And how many quarts of oil did you get? Oh my God, no, you can't do an oil change with 1 quart. You need 6 quarts of oil. And if you're already down 6 quarts of oil, so no, don't do this now. You're down, you're a little too close. So yeah, put those 2 quarts in and be done with it. It's almost like doing an oil change, really. Because you so low on oil. You got 1 quart in the oil filter. You got 1 quart in the oil filter, and 2 quarts in the bottom of the oil pan that won't read on the dipstick. So you probably 2 quarts lower. So once you put those 2 quarts in, check it again. It'll probably look a lot clearer because it's both half and half.
This transition fluid.
Oh, it is? Okay, then you're ready. Alright, let's check that. It's not a synthetic. So let's say throw your 1 quart in then. I don't think I would do this unless you Toyota Transport.
Where do I put the oil? I know, I sound like a total rookie.
Valve cover or whatever port. Yep, valve cover.
Alright. That's awesome. You want to keep this bottle? Alright. Yeah, the carts are running a little weird again, so one of the first things I thought was, oh, maybe it's transmission fluid, but I was like, I put that sealant stuff in there.
I didn't see no dripping on it today.
No, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I already put it on there, I checked the tranny fluid, it's full, it's good, and I was like, what else could be doing this? And I thought about what you said about the oil rings and how it could get into the fuel side, and
Yeah.
I was like, it's probably fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what's happening. As dark as it is and as thin as it is, then it's definitely creeping past. So what's making it dark is that the gasoline is leaking past it in the oil and burning the oil. And then in reverse, what's happening is the oil is passing the rings and going into the fuel chamber and mixing with the fuel and therefore clogging up your exhaust system. So that's why your exhaust system and your the exhaust system and your airflow are getting clogged. Your everything's getting clogged up on the exhaust side of things, and also your oil being burned means more friction. Because especially and being low on oil too, man. Definitely. While you got the right, check the oil go down and report that in. See what you got. And then you'll know if you're gonna store that oil. You have one quart oil is not good, so you gotta wipe it, put it back in, and then check it. Looks like it's out. Looks good.
That's good, that's enough?
Yeah. Yep. Yep, it's enough to keep you safe. And then depending on the oil, you're burning it because it's going past the rings. So there's no question of where is the oil going. You know where it's going.
Yeah.
It's going right into the rings and out the exhaust.
That sounds like a pain in the ass. What did I do about that? The solutions I used.
Well, I told you, no, the same thing. It goes right back to day one when you grab the car. You got it. And I know you're not doing it, but you got to do it. Just three things: keep the oil thick, and keep the oil changes regular. So how long you been driving it now? 6 months, maybe 4, 6.
Since April, May, June,
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
So just getting the oil change, I can't even get on you that because that's about what I figured. Every 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. So every 3 months.
Does this count, or should I get another 6 quarts?
I would definitely have them ready to go. Yeah. Because it needs an oil change at this point. Because that's what's happening is your oil's already got gasoline and it's already ruined. So you adding that 1 quart is not going to do all that much. That's why if you're not going to buy a new filter, to take the filter off, empty it out, at least get rid of all the dirty oil, then put the filter back on. You can maybe get away with that, save yourself $10.
Gotcha.
Okay, so here's the main thing for this car though. The fuel additive and the fuel itself. I see you getting gas down at the place next to Dunkin', right? That's what I told you. Don't go get gas there. Don't go to the Subaru to get work done on the car, and don't use their gas. Not that Cumberland Farms is the best gas, but it's the best gas around here.
Well, I still use the Marvel's Mystery Oil.
But you got to do more than just that one, though. Number one, you're not even using enough of that one because I already got you a couple times using this much out of the bottle, and then another time using it. Fucking dump it in. It's all the help. It's gonna make your car, and you should feel for it. Feel for how much better it runs when you're adding just that additive alone, right?
Yeah.
But those other 2 additives I gave you were not the same as Marvel's Mystery Oil.
Yeah.
Marvel's Mystery Oil is to lubricate and to break off the crud over a long period of time. Those other 2 that I gave you, the car must have ran like a fucking dream for those 2 weeks that you poured that in. But even those, when I first called you when you came in and had problems with whatever it was, the belt or something, you hadn't even used those yet. So once you did pour those in, that's when I was counting my time. And when I started watching the motor the next time I saw you, nice, no shaking, and the motor was idling real nice and everything. I know that it's due to that So not only did you have Marvel's Mystery Oil, your first tank of gas, probably not enough, but you had everything that I dumped in the gas tank when I gave it to you, which is a big bottle, a whole big bottle, and I put the whole damn thing in, right?
I use when I get my gas tank when I fill gas tank.
It's expensive, dude. So I know you can't do it every week. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it for every fill up,
I'll use like half of one of these each time.
yeah, I'd do the whole thing. So especially, so are you filling up every week or half a tank? What do you do for
I
gas?
fill up probably twice a week.
Then you should be going through that for every full tank.
Yeah.
One whole bottle for every full tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because otherwise, without that, that means all that fuel's going through there and it's not taking advantage of cleaning. Now, that's only to clean the valves and clean certain things. That's not going to clean the exhaust system. Those other two things I gave you clean the fuel system and the exhaust system. They'll even clean the air intake area. But you got to keep dumping those bottles in. So if you're going to go $7, $8 for that bottle, $7 for the other one, $6 something for the other one, and you're going to try to do that for every other full tank. So let's say you do one bottle of Marvels for one full tank. Then at the end of the week, you're ready to fill it again to go hang out for the weekend or whatever, go somewhere, long trip especially, throw in the other bottle of one of the exhaust cleaners, right? And then throw that one into the next full tank. This way you're constantly running those things through, and you have to because that's really the solution to the car. It's not a mechanical thing until you don't do what I'm explaining. Once you don't do what I'm explaining, then you'll be a mechanical thing. Then it's going to carbon everything up, and you're going to have to replace the exhaust. And the exhaust was just replaced last year. So once that catalytic converter gets all clogged up with oil, that's what's making it run shitty. Because all the sensors are reading oil in the fuel. They're reading that it's oily in the fuel system. And then the air intake is also reading dirty. It's saying something's dirty because it's running really rich because of all the oil in the fuel system. So everything all around, that's why the engine starts vibrating and stuff like that because it's saying, oh my God, there's something going on around it, and that's what's going on. That oil keeps passing the rings, gas keeps passing the rings both ways, and it's doing that to you. And so the best way to do it is thick oil, keep doing the oil change. You're actually, another reason too, the 30 days might have been a good call, except for how black the oil is. How black the oil is makes me think that you should have done the oil change a month ago, but it might have just been dirty and black from running it so low. Because if the pistons don't have enough oil splashing around, they're going to burn the oil up like that, right? So I can't give an honest judgment of maybe the oil would have still been okay if you didn't let it go low,
Yeah.
So if you can do all that stuff with your fluids and shit like that, then you'd be all set. Transmission fluid, same thing. Just because that leak went away for now, the draining fluid leak, once those seals get dried out, they're going to leak again. So you got to make sure if you see it leaking, then you know to put some stop leak in it along with the fluid. But if you don't check it at all, and then all of a sudden you're on the highway and your RPMs are going 6,000 RPMs, but your clutches are just slipping because they're not grabbing because there's not enough training fluid, hydraulic clutches and shit in there. So if not enough fluid, then the clutches won't be grabbing properly. You're going to burn your tranny. And same thing with the oil. If you don't, if you get on the highway, if you would have got on the highway to do a Vermont trip or something with it that low, then you're going to blow the motor for sure. Because there's no, if it's only showing up on the dipstick that much, even though you only put one quart in, like I said, all the other oil's down at the bottom of the oil pan. So when the oil pump fires up, it sucks right away. It sucks up whatever's in the pan up to the top of the motor, and then it drizzles down. So as soon as that thing's fucking empty, which is real quick, because just all the oil is just going to go to the top. Now the bottom of the pan is left empty, and all your larger bearings and everything are all down in the bottom of the pan. So now they don't get any oil until the other top oil trickles back down to them. You know what I mean? So that one lousy measly quart, it's only a quart out of 5, 6, whatever quarts, but still it makes a big fucking difference. So if you do those things, I think that these cars are known to go 300,000-400,000 miles like that. So I think you'll be fine. Beat the hell out of it, have fun with it, but you got to do those stupid things. And unfortunately, I also pity you because right now the cost of everything's way up.
It's so
All these
yeah.
products that I'm telling you to buy, these products used to be $3. Now they're $6, $8, $10. You know, so before, you know, 2, 3, 5 years ago, prices just keep going up on everything. Gas too, same thing. If you're not using super unleaded, which I doubt you are, especially if you're going to that gas station.
Oh, the Sicko? I'm not going to that for
Okay.
gas. I bring my dad there because he gets the Zen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely use the good gas, and you should be using super. If you're using anything other than super, will also cause you headaches.
Right.
And if you're not, and that goes for everyone. Again, that's not just this car; it's for everyone. But this car in particular, it's just like that car that I'm driving too. Some of them are very, when they get some age to them, they're very temperamental to shitty gasoline. So if you're that extra couple of octane in the gas makes a big fucking difference.
Right.
So those are all my recommendations.
So if I use the super, should I still use the metal liquid you get, the octane booster? I should use that too.
Yeah, I would use octane booster, fuel injector cleaner, exhaust cleaner.
Is that forever? I gotta do that forever, as long as I have this car.
I would do it to the point where you're recognizing the benefits of it.
Yeah.
So that you can be making that decision, and you can make the decision of saying, I only got $50 in my pocket. I really know the car's running shitty. I know that if I put this liquid in there, it'll run good for a week or two, and then it'll start running shitty again. Do I want to do that or not, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll be your decision. Same thing like with all these other things we're talking about, same thing. Oil change, same thing. Would I say, oh my God, it's immediate, it's emergency, run to the fucking store and do the oil change today? No. But it is very important. So you know that when you do get a few bucks on you, rather than wait, because what's happening is every emergency you're running into is an emergency that you should be waiting for and praying to happen.
So I can figure out what's.
Kind of, because really you already knew about the tires, so blowing out tires,
Yeah.
you know, is no surprise. And accidents happen, so I can't count those. But the engines, the oil, transmission fluid, all these kind of things, you know that stuff, right? You know you got to be checking those fluids for sure to keep this thing running good. But in the back of your mind, you're probably saying, "Fuck, if I check any of it, man, I'm looking at $30, $40 just to check my fluids, right?" So you know you have to make your best decisions. You know, let's say if you're what I'm kind of getting at is, what if you get ahead of the story, and when you got an extra $100 on you, you go grab all the bottles we're talking about. Grab 1 quart of transmission fluid for Toyota specific.
Yeah.
It's going to be $8, $9, right? Matter of fact, I got one. Let's just do that one. So you got that one there, and then you got the 3 different fuel additives. Grab all 3 of them, or look at the bottles and start reading them. You might find a can you like better that you might want to try, because there are some exhaust cleaner, fuel injector, all in one can, but it's going to be like $11, $12. So you say, okay, I put these 2 cans back, $18, and I get this can for $11 or $12, right? And that kind of thing. You can do that, but that's going to have to be your decision to make. So you don't have to get the exact bottles I buy. I just got them because I wanted to give you the idea that once you put them in, you're going to notice the difference in the power. You're going to notice it's running cleaner, better, no vibration, better pedal response, all this shit. I figured you're going to notice that, especially with the marbles. So if you got Marvel in there, then you got those 2 in there, then you're using super unleaded. Make sure the training fluid's topped off, clean, thick oil. This fucking thing's back to being mint again, and it'll get you another 3 months.
So right now, top of the list is oil change. Use the super. Grab some of those octane boosters and the exhaust cleaners.
Yep.
And then I should be good for at least 2 weeks, and then start to monitor the decline a little bit.
Once you as soon as you dump all that shit in the gas tank and get everything topped off, that's when I want you to monitor again. And then monitor again before and after your oil change as well too. You'll notice a difference too.
Right.
So dump all your fuel shit in, and then drive it around. Give it time to work its way into the engine, and then already you're going to notice a huge difference in the way that it's running. It's going to start cleaning it's going to clean your fuel injectors. It's going to clean all your sensors. Are the engine lights on? Are any of the engine lights on?
I think so. Hold on.
Because that's another thing that could be notifying.
They're
you.
like they're always on since I got the car. They've always been on. We even did that. Remember we did the
Not
reset?
all of them. Only one of them should have been on. Yeah, only that one. Okay, but not the maintenance required one's not on. Okay. Oh, it is tuner? Okay. Okay. And they can run better by doing a reset.
Alright, what's gonna make all those go off is all the shit in the belt. Running the oil well, running the training fluid well. Because now your transmission is over revving when you were low on training fluid. Right?
Yeah.
And then same thing with the oil. The oil is motor struggling to fucking work. And if you were watching the temperature gauge with low oil, you might have been close to overheating too. I don't know.
Gotcha.
So if all that was going on,
It
that
seemed
would
it,
also
it never went above the halfway mark. I went, like I said, I went all the way to Connecticut 2 days ago, and it didn't.
But the motor's got to be struggling though, no matter what. Because if it's that low on oil, that means the motor's struggling. So
Oh, definitely.
So if you got lucky that it didn't overheat, it's still just getting lucky.
So when I do full oil change, I'll try to get that done this Friday. When I do full oil change.
Yeah, definitely. Every time you put an oil change, throw something like that in there.
So this is for the oil, that yellow stuff, and our
You get it better than me. Start pressing OK, and then let it read. System, do it there. Let's see what it says for error codes. So curious. Okay, let's see. Press OK. Please turn ignition off. It's off. Press OK. Turn ignition on. Don't start it. Just turn it on position. Okay. Okay. So, alright, it's not plugged in all the way. I'll plug it in for it and start all over again, do that same process.
just said fail again.
So I bet you the codes are going to be bank 1, sensor 1. Alright, let me get in there.
from the ignition.
Oh. Communication vehicle. Check the connection. Check okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so let's read the codes first. Yep. Bank one, sensor one. So system 2 lean bank one. That's all the oil going into the exhaust.
Okay.
And then let's see what else we got.
And that's fixable through the oil change and the oil.
O2 sensor circuit bank one. Yep, these are the sensors on the catalytic converter.
Okay.
That's O2 sensor circuit bank one. The first one, system one bank one, that's for the air intake up on top. And then the second one is bank one sensor, which is the catalytic converter sensor. So both of those are clogged. No, you can do the cleaners are cleaners.
Okay.
Another one, sensor circuit slow on this one, response bank one sensor two. That's the one behind the cap back here. So that's another sensor. These sensors are expensive, a couple $100 each. Sherry replaced them. One of them you can see up front on the exhaust. It's brand new. System, so that's it. You got 3 codes. 2 lean bank one. That's your air intake. Circuit one, sensor two. That's your sensor, and that's also a sensor. So sensor 1 and 2.
So those will be fixed by using the cleaners and
All in
stuff.
bank one. Yeah.
All of them.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, because what those cleaners are gonna do, so in fact, if you read, start reading some of the cans, find a bottle that specifically says 100% guaranteed to clean all your exhaust sensors, right, that kind of thing. Because the fuel cleaners don't clean the sensors.
Yeah.
They're just for cleaning the throttle body and that kind of shit, So. But what's going to happen here, it's going to start running better anyway, because what I'm going to do now is reset the codes. So once we reset, then everything will be lined up again, right? It'll take 100 miles to start fucking up on it, well, within 100 miles. Some items will start going to shit once these sensors start reading again. The O2 sensors is going to tell the fuel, oh, wait a minute, too much fuel because we're running too lean or too rich, right? And it's going to tell your air fuel mixture to go up, and that's going to run shitty, right? So let's see, erase codes, reset that, yes, sure, yes, yes. Good. You guys know fault codes, so. Okay, you're right. The maintenance required one stays on, and the other one that goes out.
The check engine light.
Yeah, the check engine light goes off.
That's because I fixed the oil.
The traction one, I don't know. It might come back. It might be because of that rich thing up there. But the maintenance required light, I'm surprised that one never goes off. I knew one of them didn't go off. I knew, well, 2 of them actually, 'cause I knew about the traction control too. And that one there is going to always be on too, because all your tires are always on. So if your tires, just so you know, that little circle one for the tires,
Yeah.
the traction, if your tires are a different size or a different tread, that'll even set that damn thing on. Because if you use the car's levelness, if your tires are low on air pressure, that's what it's for. So if you got one tire low on air, that thing will stay on. Because it's really it's out of All right.
So, like, you're still good if I take that tire, yeah?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I wish you luck on it. I hope it works. I mean, it's a good idea. You know, talk to him about it when you talk to him. See what he says. You might get lucky and he might be there.
Hope
It's,
so.
what's today? Next Tuesday?
Yeah. Wednesday.
He ain't there then. He's got some weird fucking schedule. He's on there, like, 8:30 or something wrong with something loud or whatever. Got a call there. And, got a call the junkyard, not the body shop. Call the body shop. Yeah, talk to the brother, tell the brother the number. Or if there's a message, answer the number, he'll call you back. Sometimes faster. So once he calls you back, see if you click on look at the tires and on the video of the guy from the other store. Maybe the next system. Like what is that? And he'll tell you the things you're gonna say. Oh, yeah, how many things do it?
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Sounds like it's running smoother,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because when even last time you were here, it had a little bit of a roughness to it, and the car's not bouncing or nothing now.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you.
So like we can do this. Take out the roses. The roses might be too much.
I feel like
Right?
take out the roses, but maybe also take out these yellow ones, probably.
So
Unless they're all bunched together.
these all come out easy. So take out some yellow ones, all the yellow ones.
Some of the yellow ones. Like I feel like these like
I'd take these out because they're leaves. You don't
Yeah.
want those, right? So let's take the leaves out first. You do that side, I'll do this side. Grab them, pull out the leaves.
kind of. I grabbed 3.
I'm not going to take out grass, but leaves will take it.
Okay, flowers. Let's see. I'm gonna take out a place.
Yeah, I would put them all in. They don't need to come over the sides anymore. So go like this, right? So now that you know what you want, you use the same foam. Goes down in there. You put them all together that you want them, right? That kind of thing. Get rid of those. We don't like those. You can add them back if you want to later. Just take
Oh,
out.
I just took out the stud.
All right. Anything that's a lead.
I
Get
just
rid of
took out the
it.
stud. I didn't take out the stick. There's the stick.
And then I would say these ones that are hanging over the side, because you can bend them a little bit too.
Oh, that's true.
You know, once you
Oh,
get
you can.
it figured out.
Back in the hole. Finally.
It does look better.
Ah, jeez.
It's better already.
I'm gonna reroute it. Wait, here. Let me move one of the pillows. Okay, here. Oh, there's a leaf. Still a leaf. Where are you, bud? Found it.
That looks a lot better.
I feel this is on. There we go. Push this one more down. This one wants to go in. It's stuck.
Alright, so that solves that
That one's
problem.
very tall. I just have to fold this. There we go. I have to fold this guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The only thing I don't like about it is I can see the foam, so I think I'd like to find another basket or a better basket. What do you think? Or something that we could put around in here so we don't see the foam.
Big foot, like,
Something green, maybe some.
I have big vines still. From the yeah, it's in one of the bins. The clear ones?
Alright, you use those back. Alright, take that with you. You're all done. Take it up, put something around it to hide the thing, and you're all set. Alright, don't worry about it. Here, bring it down here.
I got it. I just knocked this place.
Okay. And then, the other thing is for all your bears and stuff, you know. I think there's a better thing for that.
Like a tiny stool, but like a.
It looks just like that, right? Wouldn't that look nice? It's in the living room. I gotta steal it. I gotta steal it because otherwise they'll be bitching that I took it. So it's the same thing as stealing.